I have just been to see the live action version of How to Train Your Dragon, and honestly, Matt, it was absolutely brilliant. The film is totally worth every penny. Don't even think for a second before booking your tickets. Just go and see it. Now look, I had not seen the animation version before, but I know it was a legend. People consider it a cult classic. So when the news of the live action came out, I grabbed my popcorn and headed straight for the queue. I genuinely wanted to see if it could really live up to the original. And honestly, it completely captured my heart. Now, if you are not familiar with this story, let me quickly fill you in. There's a place called Butler where dragons come, nick everyone's livestock, and generally make life a mystery for the whole village. The village chief, Stoke the West, sets out with his people to destroy the dragon's nest, but he leaves his son, Hiccup, behind for dragon fighting class because in his opinion he's weak. And it's this son, Hiccup, who later becomes the biggest game changer. But he does not want to be a slayer. He wants to understand if dragons are truly enemies or not. And that's where the real fun of the story begins. I mean, it's not just his sword clashing her. There's a lot of heart involved. The tension between father and son, trust, misunderstandings, and the lesson that we often judge others before we truly understand them. All of that is shown so beautifully and thoughtfully. Now about the direction, the film has been directed by Dean DeBlois, who also made the animation version, but this is his first live action project. And believe me, he did not tamper with the story, just gave it a real touch and made it even more powerful. As for the acting, Thames played the role of Hiccup, and what an amazing job this lad did. His innocence, his confusion, his inner struggle, and throughout his entire journey, it felt like his victory was my victory. And one emotional scene at the end, honestly, it brought tears to my eyes. The entire hall went silent, but the real legend turned out to be Gerard Butler, who plays a stoic Hiccup's dad, and what a formidable vegan type look he brought. From his wife to his attitude, the complete dad vibe. And he delivered such emotion that one moment I felt angry, the next I want to cry. Lads who struggle to express much to their fathers will definitely be touched by this character. Then there's Astrid, played by Nico Parker. She is absolutely proving to be the next chief. Her energy, her dedication, everything was spot on. And how her character goes throughout the movie, that's just the cherry on the cake. Julian Dennison is also in it in a supporting role, and you might be thinking why such a brilliant actor in such a small role. But then it made sense. The role itself was like that. If they had taken just any average actor, it would not have worked. Now let's talk about the real heroes, the dragons. I mean, I was stunned, they look so real. Apart from Toothless, all the dragons were shown in incredibly high quality CGI, like they were truly flying. I was getting House of the Dragon or God's Wives. Honestly, just one thing, in 2 or 3 places, the dragon riding felt a bit studio bound, like they were just sitting in one spot, the camera moving and we were being shown that they were flying. But this flow was only in a couple of scenes, not throughout the entire film. The rest of the CGI and VFX were absolutely top notch. The film was shot in Northern Ireland, and the locations are so beautifully that your eyes will just feast on them. And I watched it in IMAX 3D, and truly it was impossible to take my eyes off the screen. The flying scenes, the dragon fight, the light in the sky, everything felt as if we were actually in work. So if you are in the mood to watch a film this week, take my advice, don't overthink it. Just book your tickets for How to Train Your Dragon. This movie is absolutely solid from start to finish. What do you reckon? Will there be a part 2 or not? The comment section is open. Feel free to spill your thoughts. If you like the review, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.